everybody, Chad McNabb, driving here in East Tennessee. Right now, man, of course, my hometown of Cleveland, Tennessee. I did a video not too long ago. I come here and do an update on some of the new housing going on here in Cleveland, especially the north side of town, and it's been a big development here in the past few weeks about that, and I'll show you here in just a minute. Like I said, of course, the north side of town, that's where a lot of the growth is occurring in Cleveland. Two main retail and housing, both. And for many years, Cleveland's grown more northward. I mean, the south side has grown too. It's definitely is growing, and it's starting to have some growth happening down on the south end of Cleveland, around APD 40, Dalton Pike. But like I said, coming up here in a second is, on my right here is Northley Elementary School. That is County Elementary School, even though I think you're in the city limits right here though. But on here on the left, here is a brand new subdivision by RP Communities that just started being graded. And it's going to be a nice big subdivision right here on the left. But then straight in front of me is the big new development that I was talking about that's just been announced here in the past month or so. And this is coming up the old Hardwick Farms property in front of me. It's been owned by that family for many years. Of course, Hardwick family started Hardwick Clothes. It was Cleveland for many years. But like I said, right here, this 800-acre property, which has been mainly a farm there for many years, has recently been sold to a developer out of Chattanooga who developed the Cambridge Square development in Oodlewall, which is a big retail downtown area kind of area in Oodlewall with commercial property, real estate, offices, doctors' offices, restaurants, all that kind of stuff, and housing development. But like I said, that's 800 acres of land right there. It's going to be developed into 1,700 homes. It's going to be a master plan community, 1,700 homes, a 3,000 or 4,000 seats auditorium, maybe with a swimming aquatic center in it too. Brand new Cleveland City Elementary School, probably a community swimming pool for the neighborhood, retail, and other things in it. So, of course, there is some little bit of people that are some people are kind of against it because it's definitely 1,700 homes right there. It's definitely going to create some traffic, and a lot of people are saying, you know, there's a lot of growth that's happened in Tennessee and Cleveland lately that they're worried about all this land causing property values and real estate values to go up. So there is some a little bit of a fight back against it. But, I mean, I think that's just going to happen, though, with growth. Right here are a couple of new housing area. Right here, off this road right here. It's been here for many years. Well, those are new. Now, these houses have been here for many years. Walking their dog there. Like I said, north end of Cleveland, though, really starting to grow. Well, I mean, it's not really starting. It's just a continuation of growing. Just like the rest of Tennessee. I believe Knoxville, there's some nice older homes, was predicted to be the #1 city in America next year with the most people moving there to the ratio of people moving out. Here is Bentley Park. That is a gated subdivision right there. It's a very exclusive subdivision that's been there for many years. Then there's another newer subdivision I'll drive out by here in just a minute. By Lennar. And Lennar, that is a big housing company that builds houses across the United States. I said this is called, what is this community right here? It's Kings Cove, I believe. Or no, King's Court, excuse me. Look, have houses and looks like condominiums up there too being built. Like I said, back over here on my right is that new RP Homes. And I think they're out of Chattanooga. And there's an assisted living center here on my left. But like I said, right there straight in front of me, that property is a part of the Hardwick Farms property that's going to be developed into the big 1,700 home master plan community. Of course, that's still going to take a few years to get all built out. It's not going to happen overnight. We have the Preserve Apartments over here on my left. I believe those are our senior apartments for seniors. And right here are some townhouse condos, Cadence Court. Those are pretty new. I think they've only been there for the last 2 or 3 years. Commons on the Grove, too. Said the city limits just got about another mile up the road. And now, there is more of the Commons on the Court townhomes, and I believe there are houses up here too. And then on my left is a subdivision by Pratt Homes out of Chattanooga called Heartland Grove at the Farm. And this land over here on my right, that's all a part of the Hardwick Farm land too, I believe. This little community up here is called Tasso. It's been here for many years. But pretty much, I'd say you're almost the city limits is even almost expanded all the way out here. So now I believe it's not in the city, it will be soon. Like I said, here is this new subdivision by Lennar. It's called Summit View. Up here on top of this ridge. And you'll definitely understand why they call it Summit View here in a minute when I go around to the other side. It's got a big, nice view of the surrounding valleys. Of course, you're in East Tennessee. You're in the Appalachian Ridge and Valley region right here in East Tennessee, this part of East Tennessee, which series of ridges and valleys, part of the Appalachians. And then, of course, to the east of here is the Appalachian Mountains. About 15, 20 miles east of here, you run into the Appalachian Mountains. Said there's there's a good view. And then looks like they're building some townhouses down here on my right. Gonna hit that sun though right there. Sorry about that. Especially this time of evening in the wintertime, that sun is bright. And low. said, looks like they're building some sidewalks to this community too. Still trying to get me a new camera too, so I can make better quality videos for everybody. They have an office right there too for a model home and an office for Lenore right there. But I thought I'd just get on here real fast and give you that update on the new big 1,700 home planned development at Hardwick Farms. So that's going to make major news here in Cleveland lately. Going to be a probably big boom retail. All that'll come along with it too. And even out here in Tasso too, there's some newer most of this housing's been here for several years. If I was to go back up here on Urbane Road, you just run into several new subdivisions and apartments, condos. I said Cleveland, Tennessee's grown a lot in the last 5 years. But that's going to be my video on updating some of the new housing developments going on here in Cleveland. If you want to see more videos of East and Middle Tennessee, just like and subscribe. And thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day.